Oh God, no!
What's up? I thought I would I thought I would invade your show, but I'm not coming alone. I'm bringing friends with me, so my friend will be here shortly. So you can probably figure out you, you can probably guess who my friend is, but since I figured y'all playing natural music. I heard this is where the big boys play, so I'm not coming alone. That's all I'm saying.
What's
So
going on,
we'll
boys?
find out.
What's up?
What's up? I'm here to take over the Nitro set and spray paint it. So this is now my show. So
Wow.
you
No,
know,
it's a shock seeing you here. So what's going on, boys?
oh, not much. I messaged my third man, if you will, and he'll be here shortly if he ever reads his fucking messages. But
Oh, I know who it is.
oh well, yes, it's gonna say Stevie Wonder could see this surprise coming, but it is what it is. So what's up, y'all?
No, what is that? Is that a deer?
Well, the skull is, but the hide is from a goat that I killed a few months ago.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
I was going through boxes and I found a bunch of crap that
4-pointer or six pointer.
Six.
Okay, yeah, because I'm trying to see the little screen. It's okay. It's 6. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Now I was going through the build and I'm like, I got so much cool crap I could hang up that's just sitting here. I need to do something with it. So,
oh yeah.
It is what it is.
So are you letting the fat fiend in or what?
Well, I'm trying to, but the son bitch won't come through the goddamn door. So it is what it is. So yeah. What's going on, people? What are y'all talking about on your fine program here?
The Raw review. We got football. We got NASCAR. We got Monday Night Football.
I can cover NASCAR real quick. Ryan Blaney sucks. I don't like him. Boo. So there's your NASCAR coverage, but it is what it is. So.
I didn't even watch. I don't even know that. Usually that's what Mikel talks about.
I'm surprised Mikel doesn't have I've been a Ryan Blaney fan for 20 years. I'm surprised I haven't heard that yet. But
yeah, I'm surprised. No, actually, I didn't watch the Jets or the I forgot who the fuck they're playing. I actually watched wrestling.
Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers.
I had Monday Night Football on, and I was checking fantasy scores. So, my night was
finally, my dream came true. Finally, Josh McDaniels is fucking gone. He is fucking gone.
Oh
yeah. I am so glad. Now the Raiders actually can fucking win games now instead of playing fucking bullshit. Hey, at least I didn't choke against the Eagles.
Yeah, that's not. Did the Cowboys lose? Yes, but I don't think choke is a fair statement. When you really break it down, it really comes down to two plays. If Schoonmaker had not screwed up and had his knee go down 2 inches away from the line, and if Dak Prescott had not stopped running, that game is scored completely different. But, that's football. It goes both ways. There's my tag team partner I called in. 15 minutes later.
I've been waiting. Dude, I've been on hold for like 5 minutes.
Well, Mikel.
Hey, I had technical difficulties, had to go out and come back in, and I still beat you here. But, hey, it's fine. It's whatever. What are you going to do?
Oh, that's funny. So what's up, Casey?
Nothing much.
Casey is lame.
Yeah, no, I'm confused. Is this our Monday night review or is this Friday is Raw? That's what I'm really confused about.
It's an invasion.
It's an invasion.
It's an invasion. Yeah.
I just sent Mikel a message and I sent text a message like, tell him to put me on.
Well, shit, you should have told me. I would have fucking put you on. I fucking had the link.
Oh, I wanted to be more surprised.
Oh, yeah, he actually did. He did 1 minute ago. Yeah, okay.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 1 whole minute ago. He acted like it was like 30 minutes ago over here. Wasn't a whole. My God.
I just got done sending 1-2 texts and now same thing to Mikel.
That's funny.
See, Casey's even lucky that I'm friends with him because he disparaged the good goddamn name of Texas earlier tonight, so he's lucky I even speak to him.
What happened? What happened?
But over on a different show, Alex and the Garbage Man, it's me and Frank and a few others were in the comment section, and Casey comes in there with this speaking bad about the greatest state ever, Texas. And he's lucky that I even associate with the kinds of him. But
that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. You got the what would you call it? The mayor, or would you call it the fucking what the fuck do you call it? The governor. You got the governor of Texas on the fucking line.
Pretty much. He's Casey. I'm gonna have to call Governor Abbott tomorrow, and you're gonna get a permanent lifetime ban from crossing our state.
And then he runs away.
I have so much power. I just spoke it into existence, and blip, he's gone. Just call me Thanos, because I just snap my fingers and he leaves. It's great.
Wow. He died.
He'll be back. He probably hit a button or something. So. I don't, even though I'm invading, I don't want to derail the show. So obviously, y'all do please do your thing. But,
you're good, man. You're good.
So it's all good. So, anyway, how was wrestling tonight? I did not watch. So.
It was okay. We have our War Games match for Survivor Series coming up.
Now, did somebody come out and yell "War Games" like
Ray? Yeah, actually, it was Adam Pearce. He actually, at the end of the show, screamed, "We have our 4-on-4 for War Games, and it's the Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and I believe they're gonna go and get the fat one. What's the fat? Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn supposed to be in there."
Yeah, same. Yeah.
No.
So,
when I saw those 4 come out in Judgment Day, I was like, "Well, there's War Games for you." And then,
well, okay. Are they still using the open top cage? Because if so, it's not War Games.
Yeah, WWE won't do the cage top. Come on now.
Okay. Then it's a knockoff, and I cannot count it as War Games. It's illegitimate. Sorry. Doesn't count.
Exactly.
Child of War Games.
It's the bastard child. No, that's fucking Blood and Guts. That's the bastard child of War Games.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, one thing I will give them credit for is how they put like that steel plate between the rings, though. That is kind of cool how they do that. I do like that part.
But cool. I mean, but.
AJ.
What?
So we all in the night with Deborah.
Is he frozen?
No, he's speaking, but I don't understand it.
His camera looks like shit.
What's new?
Windows 98.
It's calling in from the middle of Baghdad right now.
Shit. You look like a fucking sand nigger. You look like one.
We're gonna hear boom, bang, just bombs going off in the background because he's in a cave right now. So, it'd be great.
Cameras like where you have a finger smudge on the camera.
Yeah.
That's what Mikel right now.
It's like it's like he was eating fried chicken and his greasy fingers rubbed in front of the lens. Is what it looks like.
And think about it, deal with this every Friday.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
Yes, Mikel.
Raw was not that great. Let's be honest here. It wasn't that great. No, it wasn't.
Was there any nipple slippage of an attractive lady that I need to go back? Then I don't need to. Then I don't need to go.
To be honest with you, the women's match that they showed on there was fucking disgusting. I'm sorry, if women have bigger arms than me, that's fucking disgusting. Women should not have bigger arms than men. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about muscular arms?
Yes, very muscular arms, like that fucking I forgot what the fuck her name was. She's like some new chick, but dude, she's got like no, not Nia Jax. We're not talking about the fucking battle cow. We're talking about that fucking blonde chick, right?
Yeah,
I'll tell you this.
buff chicks is a turn off for me.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. It's football season, and I've been in the last month. I've watched nothing but Rangers baseball almost every single day. So,
congrats to you, though, buddy.
NXT. Oh, dude, it's like it still doesn't even feel real. But like one account you should be following. Oh my God, there was like. It's estimated between 500 and 750,000 people were in like a 3-mile block. Like it was nuts, dude. I got there to Arlington at 8 in the morning, and it took me 2 hours to park and get to where I wanted to be. And then because after the parade, they actually had the trophy celebration with the fans. So before the parade's even over, there's a bunch of us rushing to the stage, and I mean, it looks like it was like a zombie apocalypse or something. It was nuts, dude. But nice. Oh my God! But no, I was going to say, I don't watch NXT weekly, but you need to follow them on Twitter because half the women on there, my Lord, they got some good-looking old gals on there. So check those out.
But
who gives a crap about the wrestling?
I'm shocked. They already had the parade because sometimes the Super Bowl champions, they won't have their parade for like a while after the win.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't like if the Cowboys had won the Super Bowl, it would have took more time because they would have put more money into it. But people wanted this so badly that they basically just kind of threw it together. That basically what they did was they had a bunch of brand new pickup trucks decked out in Rangers logos and colors and had the players riding in the back of it. That's really all that it was. But man, it was so cool. Like, cause the area, cause you've got Cowboy Stadium, both Rangers ballparks, the new and the old one, and Six Flags all right next to one another. And it basically circled that whole place. And it was just, I mean, you can go back and watch the videos. Like, I was standing there I was up there with my buddies. I'll tell you what, man, we were all just bawling like babies because it was just so real, man. It was just nuts. But I loved every second.
Sounds a hell of a fun event right there.
Well,
did you get any swagger?
My God, dude.
Well,
did you get any like gifts, like any like merchandise there?
Well, unfortunately, when you're 6'5" and 300 pounds, you can't just go buy T-shirts. A lot of times, you have to get the big ones. So,
the big and tall.
Rangers, right? I have to get the big and talls, and I went to every academy, which is the store that carries this stuff. They don't carry the tall sizes, so I had to go online and get the T-shirt. But I did get the collector's pin, and then I got the lanyard here already.
Did you get a hat?
So, the hat is something I also ordered online too because I wanted the larger size. But hat and T-shirt. I ordered the hat, the shirt, and I ordered a poster. It's like a plastic like sign that's going to go on my wall behind me. So
you
should be in the mail within like a week by the end of the week, I think. So.
Yeah, what you should have did was because you know how when my dogs won both titles, I got from Fanatics. It's a box that has it's like $80 worth. That has the hat, the pendant, the T-shirt, the lanyard, all that kind of shit.
I was gonna get the box, but I didn't like the shirt that they had in there. But I wanted the blue shirt, not the black one. It was actually in the Rangers colors. So I didn't get the box. I just pieced it out. Price wise, it really wasn't that much of a difference. Like maybe $10, to be honest with you. But so that's coming in the mail, and like I said, as soon as I can afford it, I'm getting one of the World Series jerseys with the patch on it. So that's going to be a little bit of time because that's like a couple $100. But,
definitely.
Well, I got an idea where you can get
a
cheap World Series ring, you can go on wish.com.
You mean Temu now?
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I'm not a member of the team, so I don't feel as if I've earned a World Series ring. But it's like like okay, like even like watching the Cowboy game yesterday. It's like okay, the Cowboys lost. I didn't care. My team just won the World Series. You could punch me in the face and I'd be happy right now. I don't really care. It's like I had the glow has not walked away, so it's all good. You know what I mean?
Like a bit by my mom.
Well, hang on a minute, Mikel. Mikel, I can remember prior the night the Rangers made the World Series, I was on here with you. You know, there ain't no way the Rangers are going to beat Arizona. Isn't that you that said that, Mikel?
I do remember that. I remember that.
I do believe Mikel come on here talking
do remember
smack.
That. I do remember that.
See, now, am I imagining this, or does this not say 2023 World Series champions? Texas Rangers? Is that what that says, Mikel? Okay. So your sports opinion is worth mud. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like it's if you're a champion, Mikel roots for you. Pretty much. I mean, let's be honest. Think about my Georgia Bulldogs. I was the only one that picked them. Everybody else picked fucking TC,
to be fair,
including Mikel.
The only thing Utah's ever been successful at is polygamy and raising colts. So you know it is what it is.
True.
But
it's true. Stop calling fucking people Snickers, Mikel. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, he's promoting out his sponsorship. You know?
Oh, the Ku Klux Klan, huh?
Either way, so Mikel, what were your thoughts and opinions on Monday Night? Who gives a crap? I mean, Monday Night Raw. Like, how good was this show?
It was okay. I mean, the Royal was shit. That was shit, but I'm glad the regret was.
So, okay, like, Casey, did you watch Raw?
I was kind of not really focusing on it, minus the main event. The main event was good. It was same.
What was the main event?
It was Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins for the world belt.
Nice.
Dude, honestly, if I was kind of hoping Sami Zayn would win the belt, it would kind of give me flashbacks when Mick Foley won the belt on Raw. That's why I would like.
We know that's spoilers. Fucking don't switch the TV. But our old champion Mick Foley, that was Cactus Jack, won the title. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Tony Schiavone.
Well, actually, he said that, but Eric Bischoff told him to say that.
Well, yeah, we know.
So okay, y'all said War Games is happening. Is this like next week or a month from now? What are we doing?
War Games is November 25th in Chicago.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. November 25th. I won't be watching that. So y'all have fun.
Did he die?
The kicker, we just got out a pay-per-view just this past weekend from somebody.
Oh, one of those IEDs must have blown up and took out Mikel's internet.
Well, now we're taking over.
This is no longer Mikel talk anymore. It's whatever we want to call it. So welcome.
Yeah.
So
welcome.
Either way. Well, yeah.
Well, you're the first one there, Tex.
So Raw was or was it good? Like, what are we dealing with here?
Middle of the road.
I give 5 out of 10. There
Isn't that about normal for these? Isn't the 5 out of 10 kind of like par of the course these days?
Pretty much.
I mean, uh,
What the
there's
fuck, Casey?
matches, but I think the women's battle royal kind of took me out of it.
It was
Well, women's wrestling
good.
sucks in general. Unless they're wrestling in jello or mud or pudding, I don't care. I don't need to see you wrestle. Like, I
Honestly,
mean, don't, unattractive females should not be allowed in wrestling. That's my rule. But it is what it is.
This is true.
Anyway, gentlemen, they won with Cooper, then down with a game presenter of Ellen Gentlemen. They win, they remain the tag team champion, and we got Matt in time. Who got Matt Kate was that Kate KJ?
I don't know. This is why I get drunk.
Just
I
I've
don't
been
know.
there a while.
No, this is why I get drunk on Fridays when we play live
And
music because I'm just tune everything out.
No,
and
say,
then we
don't
got
ask me to drive you anywhere right now because I'd be in the other side of the lane. But it is what it is.
we got Kia Hazaro against changing it was about
Mikel,
Paul
can I be honest with you?
Tuesday.
Raw was
Oh,
shit. Can we talk
guys.
about like football and all that?
yeah, who won tonight?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure Mikhail can pull up the box score there on his little
We
computer
got
device.
the roll game.
I believe the Chargers won, correct?
I have no clue.
I
I
don't care.
shit.
That game,
Casey, you should have been watching. You're a Jets
that
fan.
game
Well,
was
while Mikhail's doing that, let me
half
ask the Raider fan.
Yes.
Obviously, you're happy with McDaniel's gone.
Fuck yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
Okay. The Raiders have a very similar problem to what the Cowboys do, where it's not necessarily the coach that's the biggest issue. It's the system in and of itself that controls the team. Are you not worried that just because head coach is gone, problems won't continue to linger?
I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, the team was really happy. They played. They weren't under pressure. It seemed like them being under Josh McDaniels' fucking dictatorship. It seemed like they weren't playing for one another. That he lost the locker room. They didn't want to play for him. So why the fuck play? That's why it's like everybody now is talking about
Well,
saying that the season pretty much now has started because we got Coach Antonio Pierce as our intern head coach right now, and hopefully he keeps the job because he deserves it because he is a Raider. He was born a Raider. You know, did he win on the '07 Giants against those Patriots? Yeah, but he loves the Raiders. I mean, everybody's saying that they want to play for him. That means, look what they did to the fucking Giants. They blew them out 30-6.
Oh shit.
well, and see, that's the thing is, I think the Raiders, like I said, are very similar to Dallas in the way of ownership is simultaneously good. It makes a lot of money, but it
Yeah,
doesn't win a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. No, I get
it's
you.
like it helps and it hinders because like if you want to go by money wise, the Dallas Cowboys are worth the most money out of any sports team in pro
Right,
sports.
right.
But competitively, ownership can't get out of their own way and they don't get to where they want to go. it very much seems like the Raiders have that same kind of curse. And I
can say this though. I can say this that I am proud of Mark Davis. He actually channeled his dad for once and fired McDaniels right on the fucking spot. Because that's what Al would have done. Al would have fucking fired him right then and there.
What got McDaniels fired is him coming into that locker room, and he's okay. Obviously, he's an ex-Patriot coach, but you don't walk into another team's locker room and say this is not the Patriot way. Right. And for him to say that, that was the dumbest thing. Like, why would you do that? That makes no sense. It was. I mean, even if Mark Davis didn't want to fire him, the team had quit on him. So I mean,
that's the thing is,
that's
Mark,
stupid.
He's very. A lot of people say he's fucking one of the worst owners. I think he's proven.
A haircut. I know that much.
Yeah, I know that. Personally, he has shown everybody in Raider Nation that he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Like, literally, he owes $100 million payout right now, like to Josh McDaniels, and he's still paying Gruden
for the last two coaches. Yes.
Yeah, literally. So, and I mean that takes balls. Like, literally, you owe $100 million to two coaches. That, well, one you had to get rid of because of stupid emails. The other one, you got tired because literally he went to every captain on the Raiders team and said, "How do you like McDaniels?" And every single one of them fucking said, "We don't fucking want him. We're not playing for him. We don't fucking care." And then all the fans keep saying, fire McDaniels. It happened. I mean, Mark finally grew the fuck up. Instead of being at P.F. Chang's at the strip club, he fucking, got his shit together.
Hey,
I will say this. Oh, go ahead, Casey.
I was going to say, is the coaches under the, what's it called? Where they have to be under the salary cap?
No, the coach is not the coach is not under salary cap. That's a different kind of thing.
Yeah, because you got the NFLPA and then you have the coaches, which the coaches are staff members.
Okay.
That's different unions completely.
Okay, I didn't know if they were part of the salary. Yeah. So,
nope.
Well, I will say this: when it comes to the Raiders, they should have traded Devontae Adams. That man went there when he shouldn't have. They got rid of his quarterback. They should have honored him by giving him a trade to somewhere else. That's one thing I can.
Happy now.
I don't know. Why he ever signed there, I don't know. But
because he was a Raiders fan growing up.
Yeah, I get that. But I don't know. They should have traded Adams whenever he requested the trade, and then I think they said they blocked a trade with the Jets. I think that was the top
something
team.
Of that sort.
I heard the Jets and two or three other teams had thrown trade proposals out, but they didn't let him go. But that is what it is.
Yeah.
That, and I think it's a conspiracy too that fucking McDaniels was there to fucking sabotage the Raiders. I mean, let's be honest here. I think he was. I mean, for a year and a half.
I don't think that. Well, I mean, it's not like the Raiders were in direct competition with New England or anything.
They were. Are you kidding me? Dude, there's so much hatred between those two teams ever since the Tuck rule. There's been hatred.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's it's another week of football. I mean, I guess we could talk Cowboys. I mean, Mikel and I are both Cowboy fans. Casey to a lesser extent.
Casey. No, Casey's a Jets fan. Let's be honest. He wears the New York Jets jersey.
Oh, yeah, Casey is a Jets fan. That is true. Yeah.
Next Sunday, Casey. Sunday night, me and you, Casey.
So, Casey, what were your thoughts on the Jets play tonight? How well? What did they do good? What did they do bad? Like, give us your expert breakdown, Casey.
Well, they shot the bed today. That is all.
That is all.
That is my
They
profession.
shat. They didn't even shit the bed. They shat with an A. So that's like they get a complete different word for how bad they did. That's something right there.
They had mud butt in the bed, like running mud butt.
It's like they were. It's like they were playing football with a thumb shoved up their ass or something. They just didn't give a shit. You know?
I don't happen because I didn't watch the. They wouldn't even focus on.
Casey was so disgusted with the way his Jets played, he didn't even watch. He just knew how bad it was going to go. He's like, Casey used his premonition powers and like, yep, I'm not tuning in for this one. I'm not. I'm out of here, boys. Y'all have fun. So, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it was, you know, obviously. Oh, go ahead, Mikel.
Yes, Mikel, what? I'm here. What did he say?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, are you talking about we're going down the fucking? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing every game game recap right now. So okay, so wait, hold on. They already did the fucking you're like wait, hold on. Why is that jumping back and forth?
I think he's having internet issues.
Are you trying? Are you wanting to talk about the game on top, the Cowboy Eagle game, or what?
No, we are not talking about that game. We're not.
Okay,
Are you
which
talking
one are
about
we
the
talking
Thursday
about?
night game? Are you talking about Thursday night game that happened?
We did that Friday, didn't
Oh yeah.
we?
Yeah.
So
we
you're
did.
doing the Sunday games then?
Yeah, we're doing Sunday games. Mikel, stop being fucking retarded. Yeah, damn.
Well, then scroll down to the first Sunday game,
Yeah.
which would technically be the Chiefs and Dolphins. That was the Germany game.
Guys, I'm gonna take off. My phone's starting to act up. So
okay. Well, I'll see you Sunday then, Casey.
Holy shit! It's sounding weird right now.
Yeah, it's like cutting in and out real bad. Maybe it needs to be restarted or something.
I'm gonna this later. I'm gonna head.
I'm good.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay.
So, she's gone.
Bye,
Casey. So we have fuck it. Doesn't matter what order, we can just go straight down. I mean,
so you say, are you going in order? Because if so, you need to do Kansas City and Miami.
No, we can just go down the line. It's whatever. It's not a big deal.
Who gives a shit?
Okay, so first matchup that we have on here is the Cowboys versus the Eagles.
No.
Oh, what? Because you're on fucking suicide watch?
We are not the Eagles cheated.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. The Eagles didn't cheat.
Okay. Okay. I think I know what he's saying. Was there some funny calls in the game? Yes. But when you boil it down, like I said, you can boil it down to two plays. The first one is where the Dallas tight end Schoonmaker was literally this close from being a touchdown before his knee went down, but he didn't get there. The second one is when Dak Prescott was doing his best John Elway impression of running and reaching out with one hand, and he was about a yard shy of a touchdown. Huh? Well, look, it's Cowboys versus Eagles. What did you expect? These two teams play each other like it's the Civil War every time they play one another. Like this is even with the Cowboys losing, I still had hope because you know what? Dallas went to Philadelphia to the 8-1 Eagles and was this close to beating them. That gave me hope that you know what? If this is a playoff situation, Dallas can go up there and do it. So see, I'm not some Cowboy fan on suicide watch like the guy that's on the screen above me over here that thinks the sky is falling. Look at the game for what it was. It was another bad game with a lot of stupid calls. But you know what? The Eagles didn't beat the Cowboys. Like, it was a very close game. The score was slightly more than one than the other. It is what it is. But
could you say
they
that
normally split games anyways?
Tex, could you say that the Cowboys beat themselves up?
Yeah, no, I think that's a very fair statement. I think Dallas beat themselves with stupid mistakes. Like I said, if Schoonmaker had timed his fall literally 2 seconds later, Cowboys win that game. Or if Dak Prescott doesn't go out of bounds before he tries to get to the goal line, they also win that game. So it's just minor corrections that need to be fixed. And this game is, Dallas is in favor. It is what it is. It's modern day football. You don't win it all. This week your team might look like you're going to the Super Bowl, and the next week you're dog crap. The entire league is worse than it was last year. Every team is, I don't care what their record is. The play is not as good as it was the previous season.
Right. No, I agree. So how do you feel that you think the Cowboys will bounce back from this game?
Yeah.
I think this was
What? Go ahead, Tex.
Oh, I was just letting him speak for a minute. No, I was going to say, I don't believe in a moral victory in sports. I don't like that philosophy. That to me, that's the same philosophy as everybody gets a trophy. I don't like that. That trophy means nothing. Mm-hmm. But you can take away something in loss. You can learn more in loss than you can in victory. And, it's kind of like how the 49ers got beat by Cleveland a few weeks ago. Sometimes the losses you occur, as long as it's not like, 3 or 4 in a row, they can help you down the line. So, it is what it is. It's, I do think the Cowboys will have a big week this week playing the Giants, and the Giants are dog meat. So I think they'll bounce back. I think they'll be okay. Obviously, Dak Prescott and CD Lamb have finally woken up. I mean, hell, Dak threw for like almost 400 yards and 3 touchdowns on Sunday. I mean, he's finally, they're hitting their stride at the right time. So I am hopeful as a Cowboy fan. I will say that.
Okay. The next match.
I think the bad thing he played he played real good. I think real okay. We can go in himself.
Hang on, wait a minute. You can't sit here and say we're okay whenever no, we're not going to talk about it 5 minutes ago. You don't get to be both sides. That's not how this works. 10 minutes ago, we had to talk you off the ledge over here, and now you're, all optimistic.
Well, I did eat the box. Ego.
See, this right here is what gives Cowboy fans a bad name when you just go in extremes and lose your mind. And no. Just saying,
the person on top, not Tex, but the person on top is the Cowboy suicide watch.
Right.
At least the one in the middle has common sense. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It makes my blood boil when we lose to those nasty cretins of human scum Philadelphia Eagles and their fans. I would just assume set my head on fire as lose to that team. But like I said, you can learn a lot when you lose a game. And December 10th, I believe, is when we see them again. So we keep receipts around here. They'll be getting theirs back.
Didn't you guys
Don't
already
worry about
play?
that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys play the Giants next week, so that's pretty
Yeah,
much.
we got the Giants next week. We see the Eagles at home. I believe it's the 10th of December, but I'm not for sure on the exact date. But it's in December either way.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mikel, you don't need to kill yourself because the Cowboys lost one game. Don't do that. Or do it. I don't really care. Whatever. That's up to you. Whatever.
So, are we done talking the Cowboys? We're going to the next matchup, boys.
Yeah.
I think Mikel has removed the straight razor from his throat. I think he'll be okay.
Okay. Well, we can only hope he just ends his life and does it, but whatever. Okay.
Hopefully he slips on it later. That'd be cool.
Okay. So the next one we have is the Chiefs Dolphins live from Germany. This was a 7-point difference. I mean, the Chiefs and Dolphins. I mean, I picked the Dolphins to beat the Chiefs, to be honest with you, because if you look at the Dolphins all season, they've been fucking red hot.
Well, the Dolphins are red hot against bad teams. The Dolphins are 6-0 against teams with a losing record. They're 0-3 against teams with a winning record.
Okay.
So, I mean, like I was talking to TSS and Frank in the fantasy football group Sunday about this. And I actually projected out if things stay the way, if the Dolphins continue to beat bad teams and lose to the good teams, they'll go 3-5 the rest of the year, because 5 of the teams they play have winning records and 3 do not. Now, that being said, one of those teams with a winning record is technically the Raiders. The Raiders, somehow they have a winning record. How? I don't know. But,
because the season has just started for us, boys. The season has just started.
But I do think the Dolphins will beat Vegas. I think they're a better team than them, even with the records withstanding.
Now, hold on. Now, are we talking about the Josh McDaniels regime, or are we talking the Antonio Pierce regime? See, because that's totally different.
I'm talking about the current regime. Well, it's different regimes, but it's still the same players. I think the Dolphins have more talent than the Raiders do. That's the only thing I'm basing that on.
Okay. But I mean, O'Connell, he's pretty good as a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but when you've got Tyreek Hill already over 1,000 yards by week 9, that's nuts. Like I don't think the Raiders defense can contain him.
Max Crosby.
I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. Like I said, the Dolphins and Chiefs game, Travis Kelce, he did nothing. Like, I think he got 30 yards or something. It was embarrassing. Like, he got nothing on Sunday. I mean, the Chiefs, somehow, I got a feeling the Chiefs will probably find their way back to the Super Bowl somehow. I just got that feeling like they're going to get hot right at the right time, and the referees are going to help them along just enough to get them where they need to be.
Right. But, well, don't forget the Swifties. They'll help the Chiefs too. Don't forget
this is exactly why I'm saying that. The NFL's got too much invested with these Swifties nonsense to not have the Chiefs go far.
Can you believe that shit, though? Like, that is fucking ridiculous that they literally sold out Kelsey's jersey because of this fucking Taylor Swift bullshit.
It's all about money. I mean, his jerseys go up 400% once Taylor Swift enters the situation. It is what it is. But, I mean, it's, I know, like, because on I went 5-2 this week in fantasy, and one of those losses was because Travis Kelce put up like 3 points in fantasy. He did nothing. I mean, this was a first round draft pick. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing, dude? This is ridiculous. But,
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, that was, see, I don't like these overseas games. I don't know how y'all feel about them, but this is the National Football League, not the World Football League. To me, that's weird.
Well, I heard that they're going to move Jacksonville to London and call the London Jaguars.
Yeah, I've heard that, but think of how impractical that is. I mean, half of your games are going to be a continent away. So 9 or 8 teams are going to have to fly over that. Like, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so. And think of, I mean, if that were to happen, think of the home field advantage they would have because players are going to have to fly. They're going to be jet lagged flying over. That makes it such an unfair advantage. I don't like that. I mean, teams from the East Coast don't even like flying to the West Coast to play games because of the jet lag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that.
I get you 100%. But what do you think of Tony Khan's that move, though?
I think he's saying a lot of this to try to get a new stadium out of the city of Jacksonville, to be honest with you.
Right. But don't they just have a brand new one? Didn't they just get a new one?
No. I forget how old it is, but he's been pushing to try to get a new I don't think they've got a new stadium since they opened that team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 99.
I think that's the only stadium they've ever been in. But
wow, really?
No, I think so. I mean, I'm sure they've done upgrades to it, but I mean, I think it's the same physical bones of the stadium. But no, I think a lot of that, we'll just move to London nonsense is them trying to get a new stadium out of the city. I mean, every sports team's done it. Hell, the Cowboys did it. The Texas Rangers did it. Every sports team does it. That's just
the Raiders did it 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, you just once your stadium gets old and out of date, you just wait for the contract to be up and you threaten to leave, and the taxpayers give you a new one. I mean, it's just the way that it works.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
unfortunately.
Yeah. So we have the Vikings versus the Falcons. This was a complete blow. Oh wait, no, 31 to 28. Vikings. I was shocked on that one. I mean, the Vikings are dog shit.
Well, I thought Atlanta would win this.
Me too.
Based off of that running game that they have, but Robinson, the running back out of Texas that Atlanta drafted, I mean, a week ago he's sick, and then they lie on the injury reports and don't list it, and then this week he comes out and he does absolutely nothing. Like I don't know what's going on with Bijan Robinson, but this dude's shady. I don't know what he's got going on, but I mean the Vikings. I mean, they trade for Josh Dobbs at quarterback, and he comes in there and looks like a rock star with Kirk Cousins going down. I mean, it was gnarly. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
I watched part of it. I didn't catch the whole game. I caught part of it. But
okay. So the next one we have is the Browns blowing out the Cardinals. Well, that's no surprise. The Cardinals are dog shit.
Yeah, I didn't. The only thing I know about that game is I played the Browns defense on a few of my fantasy teams, and they got me 13 points. So go Cleveland. That's all I know. So, other than that, who gives a crap?
Wow. Yeah. Well, here's another
Cleveland
stinker
and Arizona.
Yeah, here's another stinker. The fucking Rams versus the Packers. The Packers won 20-3.
Yeah, Rams. Oh, what's their quarterback?
Stafford.
Oh, Stafford.
Yep.
He got that thumb injured against Dallas last week, and the Rams got pretty exposed. Which is kind of surprising because Puka Nua, I believe is how you say his name. That Rams receiver, that dude is a playmaker, man. Puka Nua is. I picked him up a few weeks ago on fantasy, and that dude is gnarly. He puts up great stuff. But, I mean, he can't put up anything if you don't have a quarterback to get the ball to him. So,
well, technically they do have a quarterback, but they just won't use him. Literally, you have a back-to-back national champion fucking quarterback. I know people say,
Bennett.
"Oh, he's 25 years old. Let Bennett play. Let him play. Why not? If he can contribute, go for it."
You know, that's what's so funny. I don't know if you've noticed this over the years, but a lot of time, I would almost venture to say more often than not, when you get a player that's from a top program in college, a lot of times they don't do a lot in the pro football. It's the guys that you never heard of that get drafted in like the fifth round and come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's I mean, look at
Tom
Vince
Brady.
Young. Look at Vince Young. He won a Heisman. He was projected to be one of the big guys. Went to the NFL, did nothing. Colt McCoy, Johnny Manziel, Tim Tebow. There's been a ton of guys that never manifested anything in pro football and come from elite programs. It's I don't know. It's I don't know. When it comes to the Rams, they mortgaged their future to get their Super Bowl a couple years ago, and now they have to pay the consequences. That's the bottom line of it.
That's what it seems like, because it's like literally get rid of Stafford. You guys literally had Stafford help you draft Stetson, and you won't play the kid. I don't get it.
Well, they can't quite cut. I mean, they just can't get rid of Stafford because they gave him so much money for that 1 year to go win the Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean, it's the Rams will be paying for that Super Bowl for the next 5 years, and that's the consequence of mortgaging your future. Another team that's paying for that now is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They did the same thing, getting Brady and Gronk and everybody down there in Tampa Bay. And now you got your Super Bowl for that 1 year, but that team wasn't built to last. That team was built to win right then. You know what I
mean? Oh, 100%. I agree. Well, the next matchup is the Washington Redskins versus, Commanders versus the New England Patriots.
Let's say, okay, well, before you get into the game, you wanted to get away from a racial stereotype. Oh, Redskins are bad. But you're now a commander that tells people what to do. How is that better?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know.
Okay, here's a better question for you, Tex. They have the Chiefs, but yet they want to get rid of the Redskins? That's still an Indian term.
Well, the Chiefs got to exist, but the Cleveland Indians had to go away. They're now the Cleveland Guardians.
Exactly. How the fuck does that work? How does that work? I don't get it.
I mean, what is a guardian? A guardian is a parent. Are you the Cleveland Parents? Is that what you are? Is that your mascot? I don't know. That's weird.
It's just bullshit, man.
The Redskins, Commanders, whatever you want to call them, they're actually having a good year. Like, the football right now it's topsy-turvy. 1 week you can win 40-0, and the next week you don't get 2 touchdowns. I mean, there are so many teams that are, within just a cut hair of one another. They're that close that it's just, do I think the Redskins are good now? Do I think they'll make the playoffs? Probably not. But they're winning right now. Now, I don't know the record or who they've played, but I don't think they're going to beat any good teams. I could see them maybe beating Dallas once because they normally, like the Cowboys normally split with Washington and Philly. But I don't think they beat anybody good, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, speaking of the next matchup we have the Bears versus the Saints. The Saints beat the Bears 24-17. Derek Carr, he put up some numbers. He was putting numbers up.
Well, Carr, his production went up whenever he got back Kamara. Once Kamara, once he was done with that suspension that he had to deal with and that injury and everything else, Carr's benefiting from that and a pretty good Saints defense. I mean, when you look at what the Saints have done defensively this year, they're I think they're a top 10 defense. I don't know exactly. I don't know where they rank exactly, but they're nothing to sneeze at.
Right.
So I think they'll probably win the South. I think it'll come down to New Orleans and probably Tampa. I think New Orleans will probably beat them.
Yeah. Well,
But
I could see it too. I mean, you got Foster Moreau as your tight end. You have fucking, what the fuck is that corner's name? He was for the Raiders. Abrams, Josh Abrams. He was a
Josh
fucking
Abrams,
locked. Yeah, he was a lockdown fucking corner. He was pretty good. I mean,
well,
you got some good players there.
luckily the Saints are in a bad division. They're not a good team. They're just in a bad
No.
division. I mean, to be
Right.
honest with you, it's the NFC South might be the worst in football out of any division, but I mean, hey, somebody's going to win. Somebody has to win it. Why not them, right?
Right.
So, but no,
Now,
I don't see the Saints beating. They're not going to beat Dallas, Detroit, Philly, or San Francisco. They're not
oh yeah,
beating either of
definitely
those
not.
four teams. There's not. I don't. I'm not sure that they could beat Minnesota. To be real honest with you, but
I don't even think
I don't
Minnesota will
know.
even make it in. To be honest with you.
Oh well, no. I'm just saying how how low I think their team actually is. But I
Oh,
mean,
okay, I
it
get you.
is what it is. I don't know.
Metaphorically speaking.
Like I said, the Saints better be lucky they're playing in a crap division. Otherwise, they'd be screwed.
Right. Okay, so the next matchup we have was a fucking blowout. The Seahawks versus the Ravens. Ravens win 37-3.
Yeah,
They laid
Baltimore has
34
figured
points
it
on them.
out. Dude, Lamar Jackson is back to the freaking. He Baltimore figured their crap out, man. I mean, you got Edwards, that running back from Baltimore. Holy moly, that dude's had like 8 touchdowns in the last 3 games. That guy's going off. It's nuts what this guy's been doing. But yeah, no, I could see Baltimore making it. If Baltimore can continue the way that they are, I could see them making a run in the AFC. Because you've got Buffalo that, depending on the week, they either look like they're going to win the Super Bowl or they can't get a touchdown. The Chiefs are spotty at best. I'm very interested to see how this Cincinnati versus Baltimore, especially being in the same division, that's going to be fun to watch going deep into the year. You know what I mean?
Yep. For the AFC North. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next matchup we have is the Houston Texans versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Holy
This was a
cow.
close game right here, 39-37, a 2-point difference.
Yeah, but CJ Stroud, 5 touchdowns, dude. Holy, like, my God, this. What's that?
Field goal by the field goal by offensive player that was computed.
Yeah, Houston's not a Houston. If they can continue to do what they're doing in a couple years, they could be a contender for bigger things. They've got a rookie head coach that seems like completely changed the culture in that locker room. You've got Tank Dell at wide receiver that's just lights out, man. He's killing it. You've got C.J. Stroud, who, I mean, obviously it's his rookie year, but we all saw what he did in college ball. They're building a foundation for something that if it's nursed right, they can be a threat going forward. I mean, honestly, I'm not a Texan fan, but I'm impressed. I mean, I don't think you cannot be. To be honest with you.
Okay, I can agree with that. Mikel, you want to scroll down because I can't see the rest of them.
Come on, production crew, choppy choppy.
Okay, so we have the Colts versus the Panthers, 27-13.
I caught part of this one because I've got Jonathan Taylor at running back for the Colts, and I mean, obviously, he started out with. I mean, he didn't come in. I don't think he played till week 4 or 5 or something. But even then, he didn't really play till like week 6 or 7. It seemed like. But Jonathan Taylor, he's like obviously they lost. What's the Colts quarterback that got hurt? Richardson.
Yeah,
is that who that is?
Yeah, I think so. It is.
They lost Richardson at the worst time because they just got Taylor back and everything else, and it looked like they could maybe actually do something, and then he goes out for the year. But Garner Minshew comes in, and he's not doing bad. I mean, obviously they won. There's the one thing I will say is Josh Downs, the wide receiver. He was really, really good these last few weeks, and then he got that. I think it's a knee injury, I believe it is. But if they can't get Josh Downs back going good, that's going to hurt them down the stretch. Because I mean, your running game is can only be good if you've got an equal passing attack. So we'll see what happens with Indianapolis.
Yep, I agree. So next matchup is my Raiders versus the Giants. This was a fucking blowout from the fucking dude. The game was over at halftime, literally. At halftime, it was 28 to fucking nothing. Yeah, it was 28-0 at halftime. We literally fucking I think it was like garbage time. The Raiders only scored like 6 points in the fucking second half, and that was it. And then we let them score one touchdown. Yeah, we let them score one touchdown, and they missed a field goal. I mean, literally, how do you miss the field goal from the 25? I mean,
the Giants, I think Saquon Barkley is still injured, I believe.
No, he played.
I'm not. Did Saquon Barkley play?
Yeah, he played. That Daniel guy.
Oh.
I think. Who's his?
Daniel Jones, the quarterback.
Yeah, he got injured. Matt Crosby knocked him out of the game. Actually.
Yeah, the Giants. They're not a. I mean, I think an okay XFL team could probably beat the Giants right now if I had to bet.
I think a college football team could beat the Giants right now.
They're not a good team this year. It's
Well, yeah. Think about it this way. It was two interceptions in the first half. Then you had 8 sacks from the Raiders. Then you had 3 rushing touchdowns from Josh Jacobs, and then yeah.
Well, and see, that's another reason why I'm hopeful with Dallas is we've got the Giants next, so I'm hoping we can hang half 100 on them, possibly too. That would feel really good. So the best way to get over a loss is to go beat the dog crap out of somebody. So let's hope they continue that streak.
That's what the Raiders did. I mean, literally, we shit-canned our fucking coach. We let Detroit, and you know what? Shout out to the Detroit Lions. Fucking thank you for beating the hell out of us because that fucking just gave Mark Davis the fucking power to fucking shit-can Josh McDaniels, and I really appreciate it. But to be honest with you, I think Mark Davis should have shit-canned him the week prior to Detroit. I wanted to see because I was actually going to go to that game, but then I was thinking, I'm like, man, I can't do that because I know damn well I would have probably started a fight, probably went to jail that night because there was a lot of shit that went down, especially Devil's Night in Detroit. No, thank you. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, there's only been twice I've either been arrested or almost at a football game, and one was at a Cowboy Eagle game, and the other was at a Cowboy Redskin game. So it is what it is.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe when the Lions are trash again, then I'll fucking go if the Raiders are playing. Just so I can, not do it because, let's be honest, the Lions are on fire right now.
They're hot right now. Oh,
They
no,
are,
you
yeah,
can't deny they're
definitely,
hot right now.
yeah,
Oh. Well, and that's what makes it so hard, and why I've had the stance on Detroit this year that I have. It's
right,
not because I'm a hater of the team. I could really care less about. I don't. I don't hate Detroit more than I do any other team. They're just another
right,
team to me.
right,
But
exactly.
I
But
can't
we
take
can
a
admit
team
though, this
seriously
though, Tex,
that's
we
never
can.
done anything. You know
Right,
what
but
I mean?
we can root for them because they are a very serious underdog that's been proving everybody wrong. We
Like I
can
said,
agree on that though.
the coaches. I mean, one of my Aggies, Dan Campbell, and a guy that
Right,
played for the Cowboys. I mean, I've got a history with this guy. I'm happy. I'm happy for their success for his sake.
right,
But until they go win something,
right.
I'm not going to believe anything. It's just like saying the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
But is that a reality?
no,
Probably not. You know
no,
what I mean?
definitely not.
It's
Hell, I will
that's
tell
what
you this right now.
that's why I said.
I'll be happy if the Raiders even make the playoffs. Okay, I'll be happy
Well,
with
that's why I
that.
said. That's why I said the whole hype train thing that they were doing. I wouldn't have done that because
Right,
hype is not real. Hype is something you have to do to talk yourself up to doing something real.
right.
And for me, that's setting a false existence in your head. So if something never comes of it, you still have the hype to fall back on. I don't know. It's a proverbial thing, but it is
It
what
is. It is. No, I agree because in the beginning, if you really think about it, it starts with Dan Campbell. He's the one that started that hype
right.
train.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I would love to see. I mean, if my Cowboys don't win the Super Bowl, I don't really care who wins it. It doesn't matter to me. It wasn't Dallas, so who gives a shit? I don't really care. But do I think Detroit has a shot? Sure. I mean, they're one of the best teams in the NFC right now, but until they prove something to me,
Right,
they're respect is earned, not given. That's basically how I
right.
operate in it.
No, I agree
So
with that.
go earn it. I mean, if Detroit is legit, I'll be happy to congratulate when they hold that Lombardi Trophy up. But go win it.
Right.
That's kind
No,
of how
I
I
agree.
operate.
No, I agree with you. Like that's why, like, if like I'm gonna be straight up honest with everybody. The reason why I've been cheering for the Lions the whole time was because I was waiting for fucking Mark Davis, the fucking shit can fucking Josh McDaniels. I literally told all my buddies, all my Raider friends, I said, I'm protesting this season until this fucker's gone. Then I'll come back to the team. I'm not dealing with this shit. I've been a Raiders fan since '98. I've seen all the fucking shit, all the horror, all the turmoil, every fucking thing. Josh McDaniels made it the fucking worst.
Well, and that's the thing is, I mean, Detroit is a product of its own making. They've been a franchise that has never went anywhere. Like Detroit's biggest claim to fame is they're the
The
other
Red
team that
Wings.
plays on Thanksgiving. No,
Oh,
I'm talking football. I'm talking football
okay.
match. So
Okay.
the Detroit Lions' claim to fame is they have the other Thanksgiving game. That's not the Cowboy game. That's kind
Right.
of what they've been known for.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to change the entire culture around that team and organization with multiple years of success to get rid of the stigma of the decades of nothing that they've done.
Oh yeah, I can say the same thing with the Raiders.
Right.
You can say the same thing with the Cowboys.
I can say the same thing with the Cowboys. I mean,
right?
I'm tired of saying we last won a Super Bowl 27 years ago. That
right. Well, think about mine. Mine's 40 years ago, dude. 40 years ago, right. 1983.
It's I love. I'm staring at a wall full of Cowboy memorabilia right over there. You know, I would never not be a Cowboy fan, but it's different. Technically, same sport, different conference. It's like with Texas A&M. I put out on Twitter. I've never been one of these guys to jump on screaming "Fire Jimbo." I always make fun of those people.
But he needs to, though.
But for the money and the potential and the talent that we have within this organization, for us to lose to Ole Miss, that we should, I mean, and they just barely beat us. It wasn't by a lot. But to get it, I am tired of moral victories and we were close and we just need to execute better. I'm tired of hearing that. I want change and I want it now. Fire the guy, give him his $100 million, whatever it takes. There's enough millionaires over and they can cover it. It's fine. But
dude, that's the same way with me. With Georgia, when fucking we had Mark Richt, and Mark Richt, he was okay as a head coach for Georgia, but he's no Kirby. I mean, when he left, I was like, hallelujah, he's fucking gone. But I mean, Kirby, think about it, back in 2017 when we played Bama and we won the SEC championship, and then we went and played them for the national title game. We were up by fucking 7 in less than 20 seconds. Their fucking Alabama quarterback threw it down the fucking field. I think it was 75-yard touchdown pass, and they fucking won.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, there's certain organizations, like I said, Texas A&M, and then I'll move back to the NFL. We're an elite program. We get 1 to 3 big SEC wins every year over in Alabama. I mean, Alabama only beat us by 6, and that was because the refs were helping them. Literally, the refs were in the way of a first down catch happening that would have led to a touchdown.
Oh, dude, that's maddening to go back and watch. Same here.
When you're a program that can do more, you have seen do more. In 2020, A&M was positioned to go to the Final Four to the championship route, and they got screwed out of it. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Why aren't we back there? Same thing with Detroit here. Detroit's got a good head coach with some good players on the team. Now, I do question, Gibbs. He's a good running back, but that dude's soft. He goes out for nothing, it seems like. And freaking Amon Ra, St. Brown.
Yeah.
He is so fickle at wide receiver, it's ridiculous. He'll have one big game and then he'll 3 weeks. You can't do that and be a top tier program. That's just that's not how it works.
Well, like you said, a month ago, that fucking the Lions, they could be good or they could be a flash. They could be a flash team in a pan, or how you said it.
Who did they get blown out by a couple weeks ago?
That was the Ravens.
It wasn't the Seattle game.
It was the Ravens.
It was Baltimore.
Ravens. Yeah.
It was Baltimore.
Ravens.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Baltimore's it makes it a little bit less worse to lose to a good team than a bad team, but you never want to lose anyways.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. I think there's so many teams. There's so many teams in the NFL right now that are so close to each other. It's ridiculous. Like I said, 1 week you're the best, the next week you look like, how did you even get on the field this week? I mean, it's
true.
I don't understand it.
This is absolutely true. No, I agree. Just right now, with the Raiders, with the whole new regime with fucking AP taking over, we're pretty much 0-1 right now. We're thinking it as it is because we're not putting I know we're 4-5 right now, but if you step aside from the them not playing because of McDaniels, they don't want to play for him. They're looking good right now. They are. They fucking been playing. The offense has been clicking on all cylinders. The defense clicking on all cylinders. Special teams the same way. Yeah, could they be a wild card team? Yeah, I think they can if they fucking show up and do what they got to do, beat fucking Kansas City twice, which is really fucking hard.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'd be real shocked if that happened. The Chargers, they can beat. The Chargers.
Well, Chargers are hard for the Raiders.
The Chargers, Herbert's a good quarterback. There's 2 or 3 really good players on that team that I like. have they played already this year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
How
lost
did the
to
first one come out?
I don't know. I was boycotting. I know they lost
Okay.
though.
Well, it's very hard for a team to have if you I don't know of any team that's won anything within the same season of firing a head coach. I mean,
Oh,
the Cowboys have done it.
I can say
Multiple
that.
teams have
I can say
done
something
it.
about that. I can say something about that because when Gruden resigned and we had Rich Bisaccia, same situation went on. They went to the playoffs that same year with Rich Bisaccia as a wild card team. Yes, did we get beat
Well,
by fucking Tennessee? Yeah, but still, we made it to the playoffs.
the I guess a more fair statement. It's not impossible, but it's very, very, very hard. I think would be
Mm-hmm.
a more accurate statement. I mean, technically anything's possible. Like I said, the league
It's
right now is
football.
wide open.
Oh yeah,
Like
we're nine
right
games
now,
in.
you pick 'em of who's going to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, you know, 2 weeks ago Miami looked like they were a world killer, and I mean, it's going to come down to who's hot at the end of the season,
Yep.
and it's just it is what it is. So
Yep, exactly. No, I agree. So, our final game for this week's football, for the NFL, we had the Bills versus the Bengals, which was a 24-16. Wait, right? No, 24-18. My bad.
yeah.
24-18. Bengals beat the Bills. Now, this was a shocker because I picked the Bills to win.
No, I had Cincy in this one. Yeah, I had the Bengals in this one. Joe Burrow and his team, they seem to have finally found their footing. I mean, from that terrible, was it 0-2 or 0-3 start that they had at the beginning of the year, it seems like Cincinnati's finally kind of woke up, and which I'm glad that they did because I've got Joe Burrow on a couple of teams and I needed points from him. I drafted the son of a bitch. He needed to fucking produce. But
Mm.
the Bills, I like the Bills. I like Josh Allen. But my God, he's so fickle. You can't count like, okay, to be considered an elite quarterback, you have to produce on a weekly basis. And there are just some weeks where Josh Allen looks like he's dog me. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Maybe it's the team around him. I don't know what the problem is, but he just doesn't deliver on a regular or on a consistent basis. It's just I don't know. I
Right.
don't understand.
He's very oh, what the hell is the word called? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm fucking brain dead right
Well,
now.
he's very you know fickle. Fickle would be a good word. One week he's throwing 3 touchdowns and running for 2 more, and next week he can't get 150 yards passing. And
Right.
obviously I know any given Sunday, yada yada, whatever. I get it, but there's just certain things that the Bills. I mean, I predicted them to go to the Super Bowl at the beginning of this year, based off of how they ended last season and the team that they have. And that's what's so frustrating is they're a good team. They just can't, for whatever reason, put it all together. I don't understand it. Is it coaching that's the problem? I don't know what it is, but who knows? I mean, they still technically have a shot to get there. I mean, we're only in week 9. We've got what 8 more games, so we'll see. But I haven't given up on Buffalo, but I think Cincinnati's a better team.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, what bye week teams do we have, Mikel? Scroll down a little bit.
I know Detroit had a bye this week. This it
We
was.
had the Broncos, the Lions, 49ers, and Jaguars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's I think Detroit needed the bye week now to really bone up for the rest of the season. The Niners definitely needed the bye week to get people healthy and try to figure out how are they going to steer out of this 3-game losing streak. Broncos don't matter. They're not going to do anything anyways.
Wait,
Jacksonville.
The 49ers on a 3-game losing streak?
Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you, how is it over at the Harsh Truth? How is Frank handling that?
Hey, you know what? That's what's so funny. Whenever Dallas played the 49ers 4 weeks ago,
yeah,
him and I had a friendly wager of bragging rights. That's how football works.
Right, I remember you ever talking about that.
Dallas obviously lost the game, so the next week, Frank came on with his 49ers flag around his neck, all showing off and yada yada and whatever. And guess what? After he bragged, his team hasn't won since. So you know what? Maybe the football god said, "Hey, we need to dish out some humble pie here and teach old Frankie boy a lesson."
Exactly.
But,
See, that's why I don't. See, that's why I don't do that. I don't do that prancing of fucking with the whole, the Raiders flag and all that with mikel or anything of that sort, because it's one game at a time. Like, we literally have 17 games in a season. 18 weeks, but
that's what's so funny. Like with the Rangers, winning the World Series, right before the Rangers were going to play the Houston Astros in the playoffs, right? I forget the name of the Houston player, but he was on camera saying, "Well, people came around asking what it was going to be like if the Astros didn't win the World Series. I guess we'll never know." And then everybody and celebrated and whatever, right? So he was taking a shot at the Texas Rangers by saying that. So Corey Seager, one of our infielders, at the celebration, he said that exact same line. Well, I wonder what's going to happen if the Rangers don't win the World Series. I guess we'll never know. But see, here's the difference. He waited until they won something to brag. He waited until it was all done and over with, and it was, finished out.
Exactly. That guy that you just said that, Tex, that's the same shit with me with Georgia. I don't sit there and brag. Like, when people sit back and say, "Oh, yeah, they're going to lose, blah, blah, blah." Okay, you can think that, but I'm not going to say anything until the end of the game. And when it happens, then you're going to eat crow. So that's what people need to understand is you can't sit back and just fucking hound and hound and hound. Like that one day, remember when I was cheering for Detroit and I said they were going to go into Baltimore and smack them in the fucking mouth? Look what the fuck happened. They fucking beat the shit out of them, fucking 6-38, I believe it was.
Obviously, Frank and I mean, it was a gentleman's, it was a ha-ha funny thing, kind of, it was a bragging rights bet. We both knew what it was. Neither of us got nasty about it, It was, we handled it like men should. We did it properly. We smack talked a little bit, dogged each other's teams out. We let the game play out, and then the next week we let the cards fall where they may. That's right. That's what makes sports so great when you can do stuff like that. It's my team's going to beat your team, and your team sucks. And as long as it's took with, like I said, with a gentlemanly approach, it's fine. It's just, it's got to be done the right way.
Well, unlike some Cowboy fans that, are on suicide watch, if one game, it feels like the whole world's coming to an end. Cowboy Stadium's falling to the ground. That's what he's pretty much thinking.
I was a kid watching the Cowboys live. I can remember watching that. I can remember 1995 watching Dallas win the Super Bowl. I can still see in my head Troy, Emmett, and Michael Irvin arm in arm holding the trophy. I can see it in my head. And that's why I don't freak out over this stuff. I'm like, dude, we've been losing for 27 years. This ain't anything new, buddy. I am
Well, think
used to
about it
this.
this way. At least you got to see a Super Bowl win. I've never got to see the Raiders win a Super Bowl, and probably never will in my lifetime.
Well, and see, that's like, in a way it's better, but in a way it's worse. Because like whenever I was a kid growing up, we were a big deal. We were Super Bowl winners. My kids growing up, the Cowboys have sucked their entire lives. They've never known a world champion Dallas Cowboys. They've heard the legend of world champion Dallas Cowboys. Like, I'm tired of saying 5-time Super Bowl champion. I want to say 6 times. You know what I mean? But
okay, Booker.
It's
okay, Booker.
hey, I will be happy to steal his gimmick if they win another one. I'll be doing spinneroonies and whatever. I'm fine. It's all good.
you see this fat Texan guy doing a spinneroonie.
Okay. I probably won't do a spinneroonie because they'll probably have to call the ambulance to come pick me up off the ground.
Help, I'm having a heart attack.
Well, it'll probably be a heart attack. I'll probably have like a back spasm and, I'm down for 2 weeks or something. But, it's just, like I said, I'm tired of bragging about the past. I want to live in the future. That's what makes this Rangers World Series win so big. Is go back to 2010 and 2011. We were one strike away twice in the same series of winning the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And it's been so hard. Like, I was in Arlington. I wasn't at the game, but I was literally a stone's throw away watching this go down. To actually, I was at the stadium when they won it this time. I was in the stadium with Ranger fans.
You were there at the game?
Well, no, the game was in Arizona, but they were simulcasting the game to the stadium.
Oh, you mean they paid like $5-10 to sit in the stadium, right?
Yeah, they're having a big watch party up there.
Oh, okay.
So we were at the watch party with Ranger fans, and it was actually pretty funny because people were like hopping the fence and running around on the field and all kinds of nonsense. It was hilarious. But it was just so cool to see a world champion from my home, where I've literally been a fan all my life. Like, I can't tell you how many little league teams I played on that were named the Rangers of some sort because that was our team. And to get to see them finally win, it was, we were all in tears of just, oh my God. Like, it's just one of those things. And I want that for my Cowboys. I need that for my Cowboys. I want my children.
Well, maybe you need to go to Jerry. Maybe you need to go to Jerry Jones and tell him this. They'll spend a little bit more money on the fucking referees. You know what I mean?
Well, no. See, the money's not being spent in the right place. He needs to quit buying plastic surgery, pay some refs, and some good freaking players. My God,
I know, that's fucking horrible. He's like the fucking crypt keeper over there. He's fucking like 85 years old.
Here's how you know when it's preseason. Jerry's face is pulled back like this. By the end of the season, it's normal and it's hanging down to here. That's how you know.
All over.
Seriously, you can always know it's the beginning of the season because Jerry's face is pulled tighter than a drum string. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It is. Oh, it's bad. Like, he looks. Dude, why do you think he's always wearing those big sunglasses in training camp? Because he has his fresh new plastic surgery done. He does. It's not healed properly yet. So it is what it is.
I don't understand how people can even do plastic surgery. Okay, I understand you're a billionaire, whatever, but dude, you're like 85 years old. You're fucking old and decrepit. Just fucking deal with it.
Well, I've got some stories that I can't say them on a recorded platform, but I have I'll say this. A few years ago, there was a scandal that involves strippers and whatnot. And Jerry Jones' name may or may not have been linked to it. I have both evidence that I saw with my own eyes and people that were involved in it. I know things. I'll just leave it at that. But
So
let's
we're
just
saying
say
we know
Jerry,
evidence of something. Texas
Jerry,
worried about fucking Jerry coming to kill him or some shit.
Jerry's a powerful man. If he wants you dead, you will die. Jerry's a powerful man. I'm smart enough to know. I'll put it to you this way: I was in a strip club up in Arlington, and I saw Jerry Jones walk in, and the team of security guards that he had around him would have made SEAL Team 6 blush. I'll put it to you that way. So
Wow.
it is what it is.
I'm
Oh,
shocked he
that
didn't
dude
buy
don't
the
play.
state of Texas. I'm shocked at that.
If he could, he probably would have. But it is what it is. But hey, what are you gonna do? But
Call it
either way,
Jerry World.
I'm gonna hop off here because I gotta get to bed. I gotta get
All
to
right,
work.
buddy.
But
Well, it
you
was
boys
good to
have
see you
fun with your
guys.
show, and
Well,
I
actually, we're
wanted to
pretty much
do.
done.
I had time to do a run in tonight, so I figured I would
Yeah.
do that.
Well, it was
So,
fun having you on and Casey on and fucking, yeah.
Casey and that third world internet he's working with over there didn't want to operate tonight. It is what it is. Either way, Mikel, I just want to make sure that you're okay. The Cowboys will win another game. Don't die. Are you okay, Mikel? Are you just give me a thumbs up if you're okay? Give me a thumbs up. Is he on the phone?
I don't know. I can't pay attention. He's got Windows 98 going on over here.
Oh, he was on the phone. He didn't even have his headset on. Can you hear me now, Mikel?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
I said before I go, I need to make sure. Well, I need to make sure you're either not going to off yourself, or if you are, I want to be here to watch it when you do. Either way, just either way. So just give me a thumbs up if you're okay. Just give me a thumbs up. One of those. Yeah.
Thumbs up or down, Mikel?
Yeah.
Why? Why's that finger brown? Has it been in your ass?
Oh my god!
My God, Mikel. Wash that thing. Jesus.
Oh.
Mikel's over here with stanky fingers operating a computer. That's why it don't work.
Jesus Christ.
He probably got poop stains on his dadgum monitor.
Yeah, all that fucking cloudy. It's not fuzz. It's shit.
Right. Well, all right. Well, you boys have fun, and y'all feel free to tune in. Let's see. This week's schedule: we're doing V for Vendetta tomorrow. Wednesday's the fantasy football show, obviously, and then Thursday, I believe we're doing Terrifier 2. So,
hell yeah,
y'all feel free to tune in.
Did you see the teaser trailer? Did you see the teaser trailer I sent you?
Yeah. No,
dude, I can't believe that.
I went to the theater to see Terrifier 2 before I went to the Rangers ball game for the watch party. That was all at the same night. Yeah, no. I can't wait to see a Christmas Terrifier film. That's going to be incredible.
I can't believe Art the Clown kills a kid. That's fucking controversial.
I can't wait to see, because the whole with the poster that they gave out, it's Art the Clown covered in blood. I'm getting it framed. Basically, I'll send you a picture of it. He's wearing Santa Claus's face around his neck like it was just a mask. It looks really cool. I'll have to send it to you. But
yeah, definitely.
Either way, like I said, Tuesday or tomorrow, V for Vendetta. Wednesday, football, and Thursday, Terrifier 2. So, Harsh Truth. Go check us out. So.
Yep.
Either way, you boys have fun. I'm going to go crash out because I'm exhausted. So,
all right, see you later, buddy.
Adios.
And thank you, Casey, for coming on. Thanks for Tex for coming on. Hey, that was a fun show.
Yeah.
I wish it was a Friday night. That would be more fun if it was a Friday and they had Casey and Tex on.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
So what were we on the subject now? Do you want to talk Raw?
Crown Jewel.
Oh, Crown Jewel. Okay, you want me to pull it up? Or you got it? You want to pull it up? Pull it up, buddy.
Yeah, I did watch the several improve. I thought that was real good. I really like the plot and
Did you?
both uh, playful helping that a good chef retained with peppery and curd and chef is the uh, retain the belt, but I give it a real good. I like dating freak out and something got appreciate and that was good. And then we got a chat now with the one in world title. I AJ I didn't
This
get
is all your fault, Mikel.
with
This is seriously all your fault. Like, why would you let? Why would you take fucking Logan Paul? You have ruined wrestling. You know that. You have seriously ruined wrestling.
the
This is all your fault.
will
No, no, no.
not
Yeah,
will
you
not
picked him. You jinxed
forget.
us. And no, no, but I'm just saying that I don't want to hear nobody ever saying David Arquette is the worst world champion ever again. You literally have Logan Paul as the
Yeah,
U.S. champion.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We get them, but AJ really win with the red tie. I thought them were shit on Saturday. I go Jim. Tell you about the night it was Tina with a super red tie on the top. Come back on and Rippy won and now that walking to buy his celery, he will be Rippy and Joey talk, but John Cena and Sario, I like them. Cena, yo, I'll be the show more in fight over and over. So win 1, 2, 3 against them be five and
Did
uh
you cry, Mikel?
Logan Paul,
Did you cry?
Logan Paul and Raymond Silvio that and Paul Logan Paul did a flying with a coca in the in black each his teammate threw in the brain but not on a regular goal involved 1 9 uh Logan Paul it was a bra not on and your new united in the chat is Logan Paul. So I got the map was a B. I mean, it was okay. EO and B. Yeah, 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 Nympha and she, but Kyrie King came back, moonsault was the win. I thought there was a beam mine in what did you think, AJ,
I
about
didn't.
Kyrie?
Uh, yeah, I really didn't enjoy it. I mean, to be honest with you,
Oh,
Crown
yeah,
Jewel as a whole for me, like, I really. The only match I was anticipated, which I fucking knew who was gonna win regardless, was Roman Reigns. But I mean, I like LA Knight. That's the only match that I
yeah,
was actually interested in.
yeah. Dane and Corey Robert and Paul Corey brought him free with from 1 to 3. Uh, I thought it was a CI United, and then the main event was LA Knight Roman and me. It was okay. Kate Uso came in solo pop and Roman win with the pill, but again, I'm getting tired of
Oh yeah,
the
same here, dude. I gotta go take a
blood.
shower and. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting tired of Roman. Yeah, that shit's getting fucking annoying. If he
I
doesn't lose the
mean,
title,
I mean, E-I-L-E-1, Jimmy, Paul, Amy, Solo, he can be no one by himself. LA 9 at the Mount one of J. Hugo in home Jimmy. Sorry, I got the wrong Uso Jimmy in until and I like again, again. It the same shit over and over.
oh
I
yeah, it's like if you've seen
mean,
one Roman match, you've seen them all. That's why it's like I
it,
still try to figure out to myself why the fuck do I still keep watching this shit? It's like, fucking, we know what the result's gonna be. It's not gonna change anything. Fucking Roman Reigns is gonna put the title up, and guess who's gonna win? It's gonna be Roman Reigns. It's the same old, same old,
I
and
just,
it's not good. I mean, let's be honest, it's not good. I mean, yeah, people say, "Oh yeah, Roman's the top guy. He's the biggest draw." Okay,
it,
but these fucking people don't understand by you
it,
fucking marking out to fucking Roman Reigns and sitting there jerking him off saying he's the best wrestler, you're hurting
not,
you're hurting the company. You are because you got to put over the other talent. Okay, I understand WWE is trying to
yeah,
make the longest reigning streak ever in history, but it's the shit's got to stop. You got to have somebody,
yeah,
unless they're still doing the build
yeah.
up for Cody and Roman, which at WrestleMania 40,
They
I
might, they,
I probably, but still, I mean,
I don't
it's
tell,
not going to be the
I
same.
don't tell at
Yeah,
this
I mean,
point,
exactly. Like you
I
said, you don't
don't
care.
tell,
Yeah. It's going to be like, okay, when he does finally lose the title, people are going to be like, well, no one fucking cares anymore because you missed your opportunity and you've literally had Roman Reigns be this tribal chief character for 3.5 years, almost 4, and if you don't have him lose at WrestleMania 40 and you let him win again, well then what the fuck? What is the point of even have? WWE does. I don't understand half their fucking bookings. I don't get it.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, if Cody don't win at WrestleMania at that point, like I said, guys, I'm I'm getting tired of WWE. It's the same shit. I end up in forward to walking though. I just wait
Yeah,
for
that's gonna be the only interesting thing at Survivor Series is gonna be War Games. I mean, that's
yeah,
probably the only thing I'm gonna tune in on because we now know it's gonna be Judgment Day versus Jay Uso, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and fucking um,
yeah,
Seth Rollins. Yeah, against Judgment Day. So so that's kind of interesting. I mean, but that's the only thing. I mean, and then what will we have? We have WrestleMania. We have Royal Rumble, in which what they're gonna have
Not
fucking Cody
my
Rhodes. Don't
favorite.
forget it. Think about that. Okay, so
Not my
uh,
favorite.
yeah, but think
I
about it this way though too though
love
is
that.
Damian Priest. He still has that Money in the Bank contract. He can
You
either
know,
win it off of fucking Seth Rollins or he can win it off of fucking Roman Reigns. I mean, he's been gunning for Seth
well,
Rollins for the longest time now, but you never know. WrestleMania might come and fucking who knows?
well, I think he goes. I see him here in the next week or two. It is coming, but I think Finn Balor is going to stay crazy because the report that it's going to be free and Finn Balor at WrestleMania. So,
Well,
but
we'll have
I
to wait and see.
can I get from to maybe a ballpoint by 10. I will be the I from to the work pay a bill of the year in my point, not in bed. I mean solo and John Cena
Let me
together.
ask you about that
Well,
John Cena solo match. Did you cry when Cena lost? Because you're a big John Cena guy.
no,
I
I'm
mean,
not a Cena guy.
you strike me as a John Cena fan. Like the whole,
No,
Make a
I,
Wish, make
I
John Cena. You know
hate
what I mean?
John. I hate John Cena. I,
Oh, you do now.
I mean, Italian, but
You know the only reason why he's in
he,
WWE right now, right?
yeah, because
Because of the
he
actor
got no
strike.
work.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
got
The actor
no
strike.
work.
Oh yeah, that's what I
And
just said.
so, why you did they pay the bill AJ?
I give it a 4 out of 10.
The real right,
Yeah, it
real
was lackluster. Let's
me.
just say that.
It was, I think it was the worst pay-per-view of the year so far.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah.
But you want it around, oh, you
Well,
want a
I'm
shot.
actually gonna head out because I need to go take a shower and shit. But we hit the 2 hour mark. Literally, we just hit the 2 hour mark. So hell yeah. But no, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take off.
see you tomorrow night,
Yep,
bro.
yep,
And that he
yep. We're gonna be
come
talking the
to
college football
play
fucking 25.
on.
That's what I forgot to ask Tex when he was on the fucking call. God damn it. I was gonna
Oh,
ask him about
yeah.
the fucking the rating, the ranking, how he fucking feels about that. Because fucking, how the fuck is Ohio State ranked number 1? I still don't fucking
Yeah.
understand this. I wanted to talk to him about that,
Go
but
back.
I
Go
mean,
back and watch on Friday show.
yeah,
We went over that on
yep,
Friday. And
yeah,
again, I see you tomorrow night.
yep. What are we talking about besides the college football rankings?
And that tea. You
Oh,
know
NXT.
that.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
NXT and the college football rankings. All right.
And the pre-TM ranking of the call about involved with your
Mm-hmm.
dog walk. So
So let me ask you
your
this,
dog
Mikel.
walk.
Are you gonna get in like a NASCAR car and pull a Dale Earnhardt Sr. if something
No,
happens to the
but
Cowboys?
I am going to Daytona, man. Yo,
Uh huh.
I'd be down in February
No, this is a
18th.
Make a Wish, right?
That will now and buying tickets
Yeah, it must be
about
nice. It
the
must be nice,
ticket.
Mikel. I mean, you don't have to do anything and fucking goddamn, it must be nice. Life must be
I
nice.
got, I got pit pass hit everything for
God
next
damn it.
day.
Well,
No,
you
I
should buy
do.
me tickets to go and fucking leave your mom at the house. How about that? Fucking take me out.
Okay, let's
You buy the
go.
tickets. You buy the
Let's
tickets
go.
and you buy the tickets and you buy the fucking plane tickets and I'll fucking meet you down there. You pay for
Okay,
everything and I'll meet you down there.
we be I, we be
We'll be
I
live down in
don't
fucking
know.
Daytona. Yeah, but all right, Mikel. I'll
I,
see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go do
okay,
what I gotta do, and I'll see you tomorrow for the college football rankings and the NXT review.
okay,
And
and
like
I know.
Casey's fucking channel, go over to Casey's. Fucking, he's got Friday is Raw. Uh, go sub up fucking Frank. They finally hit 500 subs. They're gonna be
Oh,
doing a
they
charity
did.
stream. Yeah, they did. They're gonna be yep. They're gonna be doing a charity stream, I
Now,
think, or a charity of
now
something about the dogs.
I'm
And
that
yeah,
I
yep. But all right, I'll see you tomorrow.
will
Peace.
see your kid somewhere in God. we got talk about NASCAR. Yeah, bring the chat up. I can see the bread cup in that, but I can I can it even better than to Calvary. So I'm gonna go watch that. But yeah, that you see me I watching that race. Go back and say what enough and caught me and me. Yeah, guys, it was not good. The probably was chaotic, but it was too chaotic. I mean, we got yeah, mm, I think uh, around guys. So yeah, that and Kobe I don't think coffee upon me meant to make that job into type on Kobe and uh Kobe and yeah it was we have that now three of both I think we might chat area for my now uh and yeah we the rain was good until that thing we I kinda like it but to me in that and Kobe I'm I love Kobe I don't get him wrong but what he did in the online we got all involved when he died in the he was like mad at himself. He wanted the net retail he paid back Kobe Indo did just the real gold and real gold built back for a series of that in but he'll say one when someone gets the Kobe Einstein of bedrock of literature shaper he reminded at the is all about that and be test and play while you're top 10 and say what your top just is set. Uh, Take two. A globally on Greenland Tomangadri the of Canon Bay Bamboo Tipari Gret in the take of the Abra over ball and thou will red of your top so he said your wind went through present take on G Jacob the jet wind that in the bedrock that in the Jane top uncut Canterbury Mitchell and Matt and Rock the root and the best Bamboo one the two towel in and 23 family fracture rejected and yeah, I did put that in the I feel bad because I don't think he got bad cat, but really the per hour will go not a big way, cold way, the result was great people the way will be the championship will aid the band roll and that in being too because I feel like it championship was uh like how the way it went. I mean that shape green green white yeah uh green white yeah uh red 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 thank God we got a Bogart who hit the wall right at the end. I think it was thing was the the timeline but just into the white I no, not on the Jane taught me, yeah, it was Jane. So I will bring but she'll be on Friday video. What a video for the front there'll be some we will repeal the old man call see him on Friday for NBA Friday and uh, 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 maybe done talking. I don't know yet, but who was but um, a bit shall we bring. How can you been right away? We went through the back. We got not chaos, but a little bit chaos, but it was good with with a job and me a chat. Really, I thought I would get one right. I for free radio man. For free, but it was about a radio but uh they want what John me and Jack so comes with me of you uh Sammy Sammy our guy has been in job that night that more he and yeah I love that he right uh they too I think job and whole career of family and job and me and job of the you with me that enjoy job will be help in free how guide riding and the road your top to eight and then you'll know one called Kaya one the way help in three how Gaia three wide got into the line with Kokaya how Gaia and uh Stuart and John in the what have been in that my variety family imperial belly advent ill friendly family guy ill in some but and the cold color is your 2023 can enjoy chatting and I got all the wrong. My cold color this out a good meal. He will eat that and he remembers that the day I read he might shut up. I know if it might shut up, but I heard some women that cold color might be back in cut net your back. I know he trying you to be in the pit in Shelby, so I don't know how reliable the rumor is, but yeah, it the brave were okay. The pit in Shelby were the band rate of the week of Broadway. The word but on the championship focus Lakers from the bell throughout a month be like uh then 109 in so I don't feel bad break combat a break rub on the front in the entire of the not to in car in kind of participant again but uh taking real he got but feel bad bell because he did he didn't get chat real invite with all bit and talk about all bit in me in rock a baba Kyle Roger Pepper Martin Elvin John Brett Babel Dave Brett Ryan uh uh the real Brett talk trust me set right and say one say two of river vodka, a bit real environment Agabanga Ryan playing in Northern Baba Vakayabi Elvis John Wilkova and Velvia Curry Set and Roger A1 the Ray and they cat cut till we got in Brian play in a northern ball with river open than me met down Baba Wall in Daniel Flora Austin Jerry and now your red so Brian play in your 2000 and 23 cut till we got in check but I'll bet what can I say the carry I'll bet it come real 2 times cut till we got in all the Dowry of uh, that team will always be in my all regard when we are down around senior in 2001 in Kenya 1 2 weeks later I am offensive I hate to see him retire and thought he could want a cut along with Spirit of Ray in the one not real good in the cut celery. They went winning early and the Royal Cook won more in them, but I bet I thought he was gonna win I will thought, but Rodney just said they always just recalled 30 say please it got too tight a bit got set and so it might not be that bad but yeah some real good call and what a real fun of pain and a bit be in the booth that you're with a team might join in that for 1 month you'll be just without final you a team on what I think what is really don't want that come no more the NBC project is so much better but can't help it cause warrior might join maybe they can reboot but I don't think pop campaign call I think they'll move into NBC and ESPN because ESPN showed that they want ratings when they got the assembly and that was okay but I think ESPN is gonna go out and out there but my ESPN a radio 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 guide event on show abroad what in that kingdom it was okay walking the map of the night Sammy Jane and said Robert maybe I got up by myself and walked from behind because it might go out the night, but I doubt we get in almost midnight. So, CEO got full and here I go out the night, probably not. I don't know because I might be over the home. Here I go out, but a CEO guy from just Friday night called in, but maybe the more involved and to walk on Friday night call him and I will see you here the more online on Friday night for sure from Friday night call in and also chat in so we almost at the 10 mark now so you guys I will see you tomorrow and once again come back here in the Ryan Play co-cover and Ben Ross. Oh, I did that wrong. So, let's see you guys the mall of Friday. Bye, guys. Oh no, what a deal guys, they did from the Pop Friday and then the morning NBA Friday and maybe will now have been taken. And time so Dragon lead the job Friday and Friday night only on YouTube. See you Friday.